come on the day that Gaza passed a terrible milestone, 40,000 killed. That is according to the Hamas-run health ministry in the territory, since Israel launched its campaign to destroy Hamas in the wake of the October the 7th attacks. Israel claimed today that 17,000 of those are in fact Palestinian militants who've been killed. Well, we have no way of independently verifying either claim. More in a moment on all the latest developments in the Middle East, but first this report from our correspondent Barbara Pletasher.
It took Ali 2 months to dig his family out of the wreckage of their home. He was the only one who survived the strike.
I could see my father under the rubble, but I couldn't extract him at first because he was under 2 columns of cement and the ceiling would have collapsed. He decomposed in front of my eyes. My mother's body was inside the house. But when I tried to go to see her, I felt smothered and had to leave.
He's looked after now by his grandfather in a shelter for orphans and widows, carrying on with the task of living. His mother, father, brother, and 2 sisters are among the 40,000 reported killed in the Gaza war. The number is overwhelming. Each loss is a raw and individual grief, experienced again and again in places that are supposed to be safe. Israel says it hits civilian infrastructure because Hamas is operating there. Hamas says it isn't. The international community condemns civilian deaths, and the killing goes on. More than 10 months of war have turned Gaza into a destruction zone, displaced most of its people. Many are sick and hungry. In the southern city of Khan Yunis, they've been forced to flee a continually shifting front line. We are tired of this life, she says. Death is better than this. Death is a constant presence. Sami Kawar still has his family and whatever else he could carry with him. But this graveyard was the only space he could find in a shrinking humanitarian zone.
We have fled from dying to be among the dead, meaning we are the living dead. The truth is, no one really knows what to say.
Back at the shelter, the orphans have been given another chance at life. How much of a chance, though? Without at least a ceasefire, the future looks as dangerous as the present. Barbara Pletasher, BBC News, Jerusalem.
Well, we'll